And welcome back to Mr. Gregoris Math. Today we're taking a look at a problem that involves geometric series. It was a question that I didn't quite get to, and I apologize for not getting to the answer in class, but this video should hopefully make up for it. And it's kind of a cool video, it's kind of a cool question, as it deals with having to determine the common ratio and the first term in a somewhat backwards way. So we're given some information. We're told the sum of the first four terms of a geometric series is 520. The sum of the first five terms is 844. And the sum of the first six terms is 1330. And the first question is find the common ratio, and then we have to find the sum of the first two terms. So to find my common ratio, I need to remember that R is equal to any term divided by the term just before it. So I need to find two terms in a row. Well, that's good because I know the sum of four. So I know S4 is equal to 520. And I know S5 is equal to 844. But the fun thing about S5 is also equal to S4 plus U5. And so that means that 844 is the sum of 520 and the fifth term. So I'm just going to subtract S4 from both sides. By that I mean subtracting 520. So U5 is equal to 324. And in the same way, I can determine U6 because I know S5 is equal to 844 and S6 is equal to 1330. But of course, S6 is 1330. Well, that's also S5 plus U6. So that means that U6 is 1330 minus S5, or minus 844. Now, 1330 minus 844, so we're going to have to do this old school here, line it up, and get some borrows going. 6, 2, 8, 2, 4. So 486 is my value for U6. So I now know U5 and U6. So I can figure out R. R is equal to U6 divided by U5. In our case, 486 divided by 324. And so this is going to reduce somewhat nicely, 243 over 162. It is going to be divisible by 3 as well, so 81 over 54. It's also divisible by 3, 9 over 6, so 3 over 2 is my value of R. So my value of R is 3 over 2. Once I've determined my value of R, I can work backwards. So if I want to find the sum of the first two terms, well, I know U1 plus U2 plus U3 plus U4 plus 324 plus 486 are the sum of my first six terms. And I know to get from here to here, I multiply by R. So working backwards, I can divide by R. So I'm going to have to divide by R, or 324 divided by 3 over 2. 1, 2, 3, and then a fourth time to get to U1. So I'll just divide 324 by 3 over 2 a couple of times here. So 3 goes into 324 108 times. So 108 times 2 is 216. So this term is going to be 216. Then I'll divide 216 again by 2/3. So that's going to go in 72 times. Multiplying by 2 is 144. Going again, 144 divided by 2/3. That's going to be 46 times 2, so 92. And then this one's going to be, I'm pretty sure, 61. So 92, 2/3, 30. It shouldn't be 92. What did I make as a mistake here? 40 is 120. 48. Sorry, it should have been 48. So it should have been 98. Nope. 96. So then 96 divided by 3 is going to be 32, times 2 is going to be 64. There we go. So sorry for the short mistake there. I knew that I was probably going to deal with an integer value, so I knew once I got down to here being 92, that was probably incorrect. So I think this is actually 96. And the question was, find the sum of the first two terms. So I can just add these two terms together. 164 and 96 is going to work out to be 160. So S2 is equal to 64 plus 96, or 160. And that's a pretty fun little question. A kind of a backwards way of getting to a value of R, your common ratio. And then a little bit of number sense stuff to work our way down to the first term and the second term. But sometimes a little diagram like this can help you to determine each of the independent values and see how R's work going forward and backwards. Don't forget to join us next time on Mr. Gregorus Math. Please remember to ring that notification bell so that way you know when we have new drops of new videos. Usually they come out every Monday. I'm kidding, they come out every fourth period prep. Take good care.